Now, an audit presentation here, the 2020 audit presentation. And Nikki, who's going to be doing that? Is that you? You're going to do it? All right. You know, we normally, I mean, in most places, we don't until quite a bit later in the year. So this is terrific. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Nikki Simmons, El Paso County Controller. So I'm here this morning just to introduce Ted Williamson, who is the audit partner with Reuben Brown. He's actually in St. Louis today, so he's presenting remotely through Microsoft Teams. But he's going to go through the results of the audit, some required communications to the Board of Health about how the audit went, the results of it. And I don't want to steal a lot of his thunder, but I'm really excited about these results. Very clean audit, no adjustments were made, no findings. And the reason that's so important is that it means that the financials that you all get all year long from our staff are accurate. We're giving you accurate information, timely information. We're not relying on the auditors to come in and kind of clean up our financial statements. We have a huge appreciation for the accounting and finance staff, budget staff that support public health. There's a large crew of people who you don't see on a daily basis. They're not in this building. They work downtown for financial services. Who support public health directly on a daily basis. And so I wanted to point over, Debbie Perry is here. She's our finance division manager, and she oversees our accounting groups. And then specifically Jody Pinnell and her group of accountants that they know accounting standards in and out. So this isn't as exciting as awards and things like that, but we're actually really excited about the results of this audit. This report has been given to all Board of Health members, as well as it's available. It'll be available on our website, open for public inspection. If anybody has any questions, this also included a full federal audit of all the federal funds you received last year, which was significant and continues to be significant. So just wanted to pass on appreciation for the staff and introduce Ted. So Ted.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
You do, Ted. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for having me this morning, and thank you for the introduction, Nikki. Again, my name is Ted Williamson. I'm a partner with the accounting firm of Reuben Brown. We did the audit of the Public Health Department for the year ended December 31st, 2020. As Nikki mentioned, we're pleased to report that everything went smoothly and that we did issue what's called an unmodified or a clean opinion on the financial statements. Most of our field work took place in late March with some follow-up work in April and May. And the final reports were just issued earlier in June. And throughout the process, we received good cooperation from management, and all of the books and records were in good order. As Nikki mentioned, there are two parts to the audit. One is the audit of your financial statements themselves. And then secondly is what's called a single audit, which is a compliance audit related to the federal grants that the organization receives and expends. So on the financial statement audit, again, we're pleased to report that we issued a clean or unmodified opinion. We did not identify any audit adjustments or corrections that had to be made to the numbers during our audit. It's not uncommon for us on any audit to at least have a couple of adjustments that we've identified. So the fact that there were none shows how well the records are maintained. We also did not identify any material weaknesses or significant deficiencies in internal control. And we did not have any difficulties or disagreements with management throughout the process. Additionally, in some years, there are new accounting standards issued by the Governmental Accounting Standards Board that have to be implemented. But fortunately, this year, there were no such new standards that had to be implemented. Most of those have been deferred due to the pandemic. So that made the audit go a lot more smoothly this year, not having to implement any major changes. And then on the single audit, which is again the grant compliance audit, we looked at two programs, the coronavirus relief funds that were received, as well as the public health emergency preparedness program, and we did not find any instances of non-compliance or have any findings as a result of the single audit as well. So in summary, I think you'd agree with me that things went very smoothly, and you should be pleased with the results.
Any board member questions? Well, thank you, and particularly, I guess, notable during such a year of upheaval and rapid change that it all came out. So thank you for that report. Nikki?
I don't have any further comments except for, I did mention we presented the county audit to the commissioners yesterday. I'll mention the same thing. We are going to submit this financial report to the Government Finance Officers Association for consideration of for an award for excellence in financial reporting. We received it last year, and we're one of very few public health departments that submit in the entire nation for that. So we're hopeful to receive that again. We believe that this report will receive that award, and we're excited about it. So
Very well done.
so
Thank you.
You might be the only public health who hasn't submitted this year.
Nikki, is it not true that not only is this an exceptional audit, but that it's completed much earlier than is typical?
You know, I don't know when other, I guess I can't speak to that because I don't know. We do it earlier, you know, we get it done in sometime in May. This was issued June 14th just because we have to issue it before the counties. The statutory deadlines for things sometimes are in September. When you work in corporate accounting, closures are a little bit earlier. Governmental accounting takes a while because there's a lot of standards to do with pension and it takes a long time. So we rely on a whole bunch of other audits to get done before we're able to issue the final government audit. And so it takes long, that's what delays it. But yeah, really, like, this is done earlier than we're statutorily required to get it done. So
Well done.
we're very excited about that.
I think you're still up there, or you and Lori, right?
Lori Clayton is
Lori
going
is gonna
to
be
handle
there,
the
okay.
financials today.
Great, thank you.